Alright, everybody, so, damn. Jujutsu Kaisen, Episode 4. Um, Yuji Nabara and Fushiguro get taken to this, juvenile all detention center that's supposedly been having a lot of problems with this cursed worm, and before Yuji Nabara and Fushiguro entered, this mother begs Yuji and the others, and Gojo Sensei's assistant, whose name I'm not even going to try and say, to please try and save her son. Well, even once Yuji and the others find this woman's son who is at the detention center on his second offense for hitting a little girl while driving on the way home from school on a suspended license, and unfortunately the poor inmate has in fact been murdered by the curse that's inside the detention center, and Yuji at least wants to bring the poor young man's remains out to his mom because the inmate's face is not that badly damaged. And then Fushiguro says, absolutely not. We're here to deal with the curse. And what are you gonna do one of these days when somebody you may have saved instead of returning your favor by doing the right thing, ends up killing somebody else? And then Nabara basically tells Yuji and Fushiguro to stop fighting, and this isn't the right time or place for it. And then Nabara ends up getting dragged into, I guess, the basement of the prison, and end up dealing with these crazy curses of her own. And then Yuji and Fushiguro encountered the real main curse, and despite the tale of this episode being a worm, or at least I think it was pronounced curse worm. This isn't a worm, guys, let me tell you. It's like a giant, and Fushiguro and Yuji quickly realized that this curse is in fact using something called cursed energy, and sent Sukuna and this current beast that are the same rank of curses, that being special grade. Yuji tries to convince Sukuna to switch control of Yuji's body with him, and Sukuna at first refuses because he tells Yuji that even if the part of his fingers inside Yuji die, there's still 18 more fragments of Sukuna's soul that 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 he can just transfer into and wait for something else to swallow them. So Fushiguro Fushiguro initially tries to convince Yuji to run, but then Yuji asked Fushiguro politely to fi- 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 find the barrier and then get out of the prison and then somehow give Yuji a signal, because then once the two of them are out of there, despite Yuji losing one arm, thanks to the a previous attack that the curse gave, he's going to willingly hand over control of his body to Sukuna, but but at first, Yuji tries to fight the curse on his own, and poor Yuji basically ends up almost getting blown to pieces by by losing all fingers but one on the end that he has left. And then Yuji starts questioning himself about everything he's done up until this point. Why did he have to swallow Sukuna's finger? Why did Fushiguro save him? Why is he even here? And then Yuji tries to convince himself not to think about it, but ends up getting knocked against the prison wall anyway. And then after saying no, even if I am going to die here today, I'm at least going to say that my death was a proper death. And then Sukuna takes over and then almost takes massive pleasure in basically toying with the curse until Sukuna performed what's called Sukuna performed his own version of a demon execution, and literally splits the other special great curse into three pieces, and the and in the center of the dead curse's chest ends up being yet another one of Sukuna's fingers, and Sukuna tries to let Yuji take back control of his body, but Yuji doesn't respond, and then the episode ends with Sukuna getting this almost psychotic and very badass demon looking like smile that he's going to be free now to go on a rampage, and that's how the episode ends.